Hi guys, how are you? My name is Rodney. So today we're going to be restyling Karla, and I'm actually really excited for this because this is the first time that I cut bangs in like months. The last time that I cut bangs was with Kaya Hart. Her picture, oh my gosh, she looks more like an alien than Zoe. Okay, this will be my first time laying eyes on her, so let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. The makeup is definitely bold. Wait, is it supposed to be like that? Oh my gosh, is she defected? Okay, not in love, but let me take her out and hold her. Yes, this Karla was in fact defected, which is the reason why she ended up with bangs. It's a really pretty box. Okay, so she comes with a lot of little doodads, nips and bobs and... What am I talking about? Wait, does she have a lipstick? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is like a very rare occasion in which I'm absolutely infatuated with the outfit choice. I love it so freaking much. The silhouette of it, the materials. This is a new material I've not seen them use. Hold on, let's look at these accessories first. So this is her stand, and once again, these dolls are $25, and I'm super happy that they come with stands still. And this one is pink, and it's studded for shadow high. I love it so much, of course. Same thing with the comb. Very nice quality. This is a very interesting color. Like, it's almost like cream or something. I don't know. It's like spoiled milk. I don't know. I can't complain. Okay, and she has a few makeup brushes, just like the Rainbow Divas. Nothing too special or fancy. They do have this, like they have a very intentional shape or whatever. Very nice, very nice. Her little lip gloss. This is nothing new, of course. We've gotten this before, but look at that. Ah, are you kidding me? Like, that is like, if you guys, this is super freaking small in person, like literally so minuscule. Loves it. And she has this kind of case for her phone, which is different than the other ones. The other ones had like a clear resin kind of material. This is like, I mean, you can't see through it. Oh, she's on YouTube? Oh, that's so cool. Rainbow High. Is my video on it? That would have been so funny if they had like the YouTubers videos on there. That would have been actually kind of cool if the company did that. Yeah, like all the videos featuring your dolls, your product. Oh, that's so cute. Look at me. Oh, that's Poppy. Never mind. Poppy. I can see Poppy. I think that's Lyric and Vanessa and Carmen. And that's Harper and yeah, Harper, Phaedra, and Simone. So cool. And it's just like a pink phone, little pink iPhone. Let's see how it looks in the case. I like that her case is black, and actually I got a few things from Etsy that are it's black, so yes. And then I thought this was a laptop at first, but oh my gosh, that's a pretty clear mirror. Wait. Ah! I don't want to be seen right now. Yeah, it's actually like a makeup palette, an entire makeup palette. Look at the detail, like the little corners and stuff. Like, they didn't have to do that, and it's like almost plated. That's so beautiful. Like, it's so reflective and just can't get enough. Okay, I can tell you right now that they definitely pulled out all the stops on this doll. Everything is super intentional and just really well sculpted and put together, except for that makeup. Oh gosh, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not in love with her. I'm not in love with her face, but maybe it's just this one that I got, but her outfit is freaking everything. So these earrings are different. They both dangle. It's so amazing. I love stuff like that. I would have preferred if they were plated, but it's fine. Okay, so I see what the problem is with her. You can tell that this side of her face it doesn't match this side. So that's the main issue that I'm having. I think if both sides of her makeup was like this, then I would be okay with it. But maybe I can like cover it. So this is pleather, or not pleather, but it's like fake leather. I don't know what it is. Oh, her little belt is removable. Like, it's a separate piece, and you can use it for another doll if you would like to. And it's like also that pleather kind of material. They are actual pockets of, yeah. Of course they are. So like her shirt is like cuffed at the end, very cute. You would definitely have to remove her hands in order to take this off. I want to see her tie, like, oh my gosh, I think it's like a little small short mini tie. So her tie isn't like perfectly like stitched. It gets the job done. It's still adorable. And then her fan says shadow. I'm sure you can like open and close it. Oh, I'm probably doing it wrong though. So you can open and close it for the most part. It'll probably work better if I like remove it from her, which I'll do in a second. It also has like a little tassel on the end. I think that like one of the biggest things for me as far as like this doll goes is her freaking shoes, her boots. I think that these boots are amazing. I love the fact that, wait, is it like two? Wait, what is it connected to? I don't know. I'm gonna have to take these shoes off in a minute to see, but the bottom of her shoes are nicely painted and they are like that same color as, not really the same, but it's like a very muted pink or cream color. I have no idea. Okay, well, let's get her undressed and let's take all this stuff down. Oh my gosh, I just discovered that her shirt is lined with this satin kind of material, just like Zoe's jacket. Oh, amazing. And it also has like this little glitter, like, or this little tinsel in it. You see it? It's really nice actually. So Karla is supposed to have a side part, and I'm trying to find it. I found it back here, but I'm looking for it up here as well. Like you can kind of see it, right? Yeah, I think that's like the best it'll get. It's actually not too bad. Honestly, it's probably the best it's gonna get. But yeah, she has a side part, so I'm gonna try to utilize that. Okay, so before I wash her hair, I wanted to show you what I got for her. I went on Etsy and I got this from this shop. If you hear a dog barking, please excuse it. So I got these black clips. I mean, I think it'll work, right? Let's go. So while I'm washing her hair, I'm going to be simultaneously boiling some hot water. Wait, what? What was boiling some water because I needed to do that for the bangs. For some unknown reason, Karla had a lot of knots in her hair. That was a pretty unusual experience. Every here and then you'll get like dolls that have like knots and stuff, but this was it was absurd, if you will. The only other doll that I've had sort of a similar experience with was with Veronica. I mean, it's not an issue. Your dolls are not going to be bald. Like, it's totally fine, but this was definitely weird because it's not that common. So tonight wasn't particularly a video watching night. It was more so of a music listening to night. And yeah, here's my little styling bag. I actually got an actual styling bag since then, and I guess you'll see it in the next video, whatever that may be. Here's all of the things that I'm going to be using for Karla's hair. Let me know if you need any links for anything. They're already linked in the description, but if there's something that I forgot, or if there's a very particular item that you can't seem to find, then just let me know. I'll send it to you. The goal for Karla's hair, now that I know that I have to give her bangs, was to do that and also give her like an actual proper schoolgirl look, since I feel like the outfit that she comes in is kind of indicative of that of a schoolgirl, right? Like, it has like a little cute tie and then white shirt. I don't know, I was getting schoolgirl vibes, and so I wanted to give her like long wispy like curtain bangs, and then also pigtails. That was imperative for her restyle. So what I'm just doing now is securing the hair down for the bangs, so when I boil wash it, they don't come undone. And I'm just gonna let that dry for a couple of hours while I style her hair. As you can see here, it really just helps. I know it's weird and she's all like wrapped up and she looks like she's being choked, which she is, but it's helping her in the long run because I think that the bangs actually turned out pretty nicely. This is only my second time, and if you saw my last video, you know that I mentioned that I'm terrified of cutting doll hair. It's just something about it. I don't know, but honestly, I'm a pro with bangs now. Let's be real. I added these little front pieces so that way it would hide the bald spots. I just didn't feel like it was necessary to have a bald spot right in front of the bangs. And so I'm just tying that in the back. This next part was kind of fun to me. I've never done this before. I've done it in a fashion, but just not in this fashion. And so I'm taking a row of hair from the front again, and I'm just going to be adding beads to like every other hair plug, right? And so I came up with some kind of design that, like I said, I've never done it before, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I would like to see how I can incorporate that in my future restyles. As you can see, I separated the hairs into like every 3 plugs or whatever. And I'm just trying to calculate how to, or how many beads I want to apply, or the pattern that I want to apply the beads in. And yeah, so you got to apply got-to-be glue to the strands, of course, and make sure that they're hard and make sure that the ends are cut and sharp so that way you can fit the beads on them, and then you just slide them up. And as you can see, I started off with 2, then the next one's going to be 1, then the next one's going to be 2 again, and so on and so forth. This part is funny to me in retrospect because I was, putting her hair in the pigtails, and I noticed that some of the balls were missing. And then I looked back at the footage and I saw that they slid down when I leaned her forward. And I was like looking down to see if they fell on the ground. I honestly thought I was in the Twilight Zone. I was like, what is going on? I know that I put 2 there. I did. It's just they slid down. Gravity tends to have that effect on things, and I learned. Speaking of the Twilight Zone, I am a big fan of this show called The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling, and it's so good. I don't care what age you are, what era you're from, what you like to watch. That is a good show for anybody. It will have your mind thinking. It's the classic version, and it's black and white, yes, but it's so nicely done. And honestly, the camera shots were pretty nice for the time. So I wanted to implement the same sort of thing that I did with Zoe's restyle. I liked how the twisted pieces kind of wrapped around the ponytail, and I just wanted to do that again. And so I took one bigger piece and I separated that into another subsection, and I separated that into 2 pieces. And so if you do this, you want 2 twists.
Drops a little knapsack over there, but I'll be right behind.
So we are finally on to the bang portion, and this was quite fun to do as well. It's pretty simple. I don't know if other people have tried it on their dolls, but you just separate it. And I'm adding tendrils. That's like a personal preference thing. But you really just separate it into 2, and then you pull the hairs to the side and you cut straight down, and then you'll get this diagonal kind of clean cut. And then when you curl it, it's the most beautiful thing ever. And you're gonna see later, when you curl it with either a curling iron or a straightening iron, it just flows so nicely, and just it's stunning, and it's so satisfying. And so yeah, the first time I did it, my big arm got in the way. Well, no, I can't say it's big, but my arm got in the way of the camera, so I'm sorry about that. And then I'm just adding the final touches with the black clips. I think that they worked very nicely with this restyle and just with her overall aesthetic. I mean, it's like a schoolgirl look, and yeah, I love it. And so I'm just gonna let her dry. Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna get some of those pipe cleaners and to tie them around the pieces that I want to lie flat and the way that I want them to dry. I've done this kind of method in the past with rubber bands and hair ties, and what it does is it leaves dents, but the pipe cleaners do not do that. So I would highly recommend them for these kind of purposes. And so it's the next morning, I'm just taking those out. And you're going to see what I do with the bangs later. But before we do the bangs, I don't know, for some reason, I just wanted to do her hair. And I wanted to make the ends flip outwards. See how like it is on the right side? I wanted that for her whole head. And so I just went in with my straightener and flipped the ends. But you can already kind of see like the bangs look wispy and cute right now. But I just wanted to accentuate that just a tad bit more. And so I'm using my straightening iron on is it 240 or 340? Oh, I think it's 340. Yeah, I think it's 340 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a beard straightener. The link is in the description. It's really good, and yeah.
If I keep it honest, David, will you play with me?
So here's the curling the bangs part, and you can see like how satisfying that is. You know what, this is actually, like, watching this back, to me, this is one of my most satisfying videos. Let me know if you feel the same way. I've just been sitting here editing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, everything just really worked in my favor, I have to say. And that, I mean, I can be kind of lucky, but I can be unlucky at times as well. I'm just not going to show you those times. But yeah, that is it. Oh my gosh, we're at the end. I know that with the tendrils, it's kind of jarring in a way because you can probably go without them. But I wanted to give her that schoolgirl look, and I really felt like I had a vision for her with these bangs and the tendrils and the pigtails and everything. And I think that it accentuates her face so beautifully. I think that it did what it needed to do regarding hiding her makeup, her eyeliner, and I could not be happier. Like, I really am really proud of this work that I've done, and I'm in love with this doll as far as her clothes and stuff go. And I really just brought something out of her that I didn't see prior. So that's the magic of playing with your dolls and restyling them. And that's kind of circles back around to why I originally began this whole thing to begin with. You know, you make them your own and you bond with them in this way. And now look at her. So yes, like I said, one of my most satisfying videos for sure. Let me know if you would agree with that. Also, I don't know what my next video is going to be, but I thank you guys so much for all the support on the last couple of videos. It's been really fun to come back to not only Shadow High, but just like doing these dolls in general. And I honestly feel at home when I'm doing Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls. So it feels really nice. Thank you guys so much. I will be posting this on Instagram. Please, if you do anything that's inspired by me, or if you try or attempt anything based off of anything that I've done, send me a message on Instagram. Send me a photo of the results. I would love to see it. If you have any questions or if you need any tips or pointers, message me on Instagram. I'm always available. I might not respond immediately because I do work, but I'm going to respond within like at least 5 hours. So yeah, just let me know. Let's talk to each other. Let's have a good time. Again, thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.